Currency is much more than just a medium of exchange. It is the living soul of a nation, embodying its history, values, and deep cultural identity. In South Korea, every single won banknote is a sophisticated masterpiece of art that honors the legacy of King Sejong the Great and his revolutionary Hangul. The gaze of the great king on the currency reminds every citizen of the wisdom and scientific innovation that defined the Joseon dynasty for many centuries. Behind these heavily fortified steel doors lies the National Mint, where cutting-edge technology meets ancient tradition to create the world's most secure and beautiful banknotes. Security here is absolute, requiring multiple layers of biometric verification before anyone can enter the core production zone, where the nation's wealth is meticulously crafted. The air is filled with the rhythmic sound of precision engineering as the facility awakens, preparing to transform raw materials into symbols of national economic strength. Every movement is tracked by a central nervous system of sensors, ensuring that the environment remains perfectly stable for the complex chemical and physical processes ahead. This journey bridges the gap between the 16th century and the digital age, proving that the roots of Korean innovation remain as strong as ever today. The process begins with the finest natural cotton fibers, which provide the unique texture and legendary durability that distinguishes real currency from ordinary paper products. Unlike standard commercial paper, won banknotes are built on a complex foundation of treated fibers designed to withstand years of heavy use without tearing apart. Microscopic security threads and UV-reactive fibers are integrated directly into the wet pulp, creating an internal layer of protection that is impossible for counterfeiters to replicate. The art of molding creates the iconic watermark. By varying the density of the fibers, a ghostly portrait of King Sejong is hidden deep within the paper. When held against the light, this three-dimensional watermark appears with stunning clarity, serving as the first line of defense for the public to verify authenticity. Massive heated rollers apply immense pressure to flatten and dry the paper web, ensuring a perfectly smooth surface for the high-precision printing stages that follow next. Advanced infrared technology monitors every millimeter of the paper, adjusting the drying temperature in real time to maintain the exact specifications required for high-quality printing. These massive rolls of blank security paper are carefully stored in controlled environments, waiting for their turn to be transformed into the official currency of Korea. The transition from raw material to a printing substrate requires perfect tension control, as even a micromillimeter of drift could ruin the entire batch of notes. This base material is more than just paper. It is a high-tech fabric engineered for extreme longevity, resisting moisture, oils, and the physical wear of circulation. With the base layer complete and verified, the foundation is set for the most artistic and complex part of the process, the legendary Intaglio engraving. We enter the heart of the factory, the Intaglio department, where steel plates are etched with laser precision to create the deep grooves for the ink. The ink used is a proprietary formula designed to be extremely thick and durable, allowing it to sit high on the surface of the paper after printing. Under tons of hydraulic pressure, the paper is forced into the microscopic rungs of the plate, picking up a physical volume of ink that you can feel. This creates a tactile effect, a distinct raised texture on the Hangul characters and the portrait, which serves as a vital security feature for the visually impaired. The speed of the press is breathtaking, yet every single line of the intricate traditional patterns is rendered with absolute sharpness and no blurring whatsoever. A precision blade wipes the plate clean before every impression, ensuring that only the engraved details are transferred to the paper, maintaining incredible contrast and detail. The letters of the Hangul alphabet are not just printed, they are sculpted into the paper, a fusion of mechanical power and linguistic artistry from the past. Robotic sensors verify the ink depth to the micron, ensuring that every note produced has the exact same tactile feel and security profile as the original design. Traditional Korean aesthetics are integrated into the design, with vibrant colors and complex geometries that celebrate the cultural heritage of the Joseon dynasty in every corner. The ink is flash cured to lock in its shape, ensuring the raised texture remains crisp and tactile, even after years of being folded and exchanged in pockets. Master craftsmen still play a crucial role, using their experienced eyes to detect any minute deviations in the portrait that a machine might overlook during production. Each large sheet carries a grid of perfectly aligned banknotes, moving forward into the next stage of high-tech optical security integration for further fortification. The colors themselves are a secret, created from rare pigments that are difficult to find or synthesize, making unauthorized reproduction nearly impossible for anyone else. Next, we move to the optical security zone, where shimmering holograms are heat-pressed onto the surface, creating a dynamic visual element that changes with movement. When you tilt the bill, the hologram reveals the Taeguk symbol and the number 10,000, a complex three-dimensional image that simply cannot be scanned. The denomination number is printed with color-shifting ink. This advanced technology uses microscopic flakes that reflect light differently depending on the viewing angle of the observer. Watching the color change from bright green to ocean blue is an instant way for anyone to verify that the currency in their hand is authentic. Deeply hidden within the design is microtext, letters so small they appear as solid lines to the naked eye, yet remain perfectly legible under a microscope. Laser alignment systems ensure that every optical feature is perfectly placed, as even a tiny misalignment would cause the bill to be rejected during final inspection. Under ultraviolet light, the banknote transforms, revealing hidden fluorescent patterns of traditional Korean clouds that glow brilliantly against the dark background of the paper. A microscopic protective layer is applied to seal the optical features, ensuring that the holograms and color-shifting inks remain bright and effective for many years. The integration of light-based security turns each bill into a high-tech fortress, combining physics and chemistry to create an insurmountable barrier for any potential counterfeiter. This stage represents the pinnacle of modern anti-counterfeiting technology, where light and color are weaponized to protect the economic integrity of the South Korean nation. Every shimmer tells a story of technological dominance, ensuring that the legacy of King Sejong is protected by the most advanced science available in the world. We now enter the digital brain of the factory. Here, artificial intelligence takes over to ensure that every single note meets the standard of absolute perfection. High-speed cameras capture images of every millimeter of the sheets, feeding the data into AI algorithms that scan for even the smallest ink splatters or scratches. The AI is trained on millions of images, allowing it to detect defects that are completely invisible to the human eye, ensuring a zero-tolerance policy for errors. Faulty sheets are automatically identified and diverted to a secure shredding area, preventing any substandard currency from ever leaving the walls of the national facility. Human supervisors monitor the AI's performance, fine-tuning the sensitivity of the sensors to maintain the delicate balance between maximum security and high-speed production efficiency. The system also tracks color consistency across different batches, ensuring that the iconic green of the 10,001 note remains identical year after year for everyone. For any ambiguous cases, expert inspectors conduct manual verifications, combining decades of experience with modern digital tools to make the final call on quality. Both sides of the bill are inspected with equal rigor, ensuring that the scientific instruments depicted on the back are as perfect as the king's portrait. The green light is the ultimate goal. It represents the consensus between machine intelligence and human expertise that the currency is ready for the public hands. The sheer computational power required to process these images in real time is a testament to Korea's status as a global leader in information technology and AI. Every line of the king's face must be exactly where the original engraver intended, preserving the dignity and the history that the image represents to millions. With the AI's stamp of approval, these sheets of wealth move toward their final transformation into individual banknotes that will drive the national economy forward today. This rigorous process ensures that the trust placed in the one by the international community is backed by the most advanced quality control systems ever created. The final stage begins with the precision cut. Massive diamond-tipped blades slice through the thick stacks of paper with surgical accuracy, separating the sheets into individual notes. Each edge is perfectly clean, a result of the immense pressure and sharp tooling that ensures every note in a stack is identical in size and shape. Now, each bill receives its unique identity. High-speed numbering machines stamp a specific serial number on every note, allowing for total traceability throughout its life cycle. Precision counting machines then sort the notes into batches of 100, moving with such speed that the human eye can only see a green blur. The stacks are automatically banded and sealed, ensuring that the count is verified and the notes are protected as they prepare for their journey into the world. 10 stacks are then bundled together into larger bricks, vacuum sealed in airtight plastic to protect them from any environmental damage during transport and long-term storage. These pallets of wealth are moved into the deep vaults of the National Mint, a high-security environment that serves as the heart of the nation's financial reserves. The final journey begins as armored convoys arrive to distribute the new currency to banks across the country, fueled by the trust of the Korean people. From the sterile halls of the factory to the vibrant streets of modern Seoul, the journey of the won note is a journey of Korean progress and pride. Each bill carries the wisdom of King Sejong and the power of modern technology, a constant reminder of the nation's ability to innovate and its enduring legacy. The production process may end here, but the life of the currency and the spirit of the Hangul alphabet will continue to shape Korea's future forever. This is the essence of the won, a fusion of history, art, and science that remains a pillar of strength for the Republic of Korea today.